Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking you to the Avatar Mountains, and yes, exactly the same mountains that you have seen in Avatar movies. They are located in Zhangjiajie National Forest Park here in China, and they are one of the most incredible places that you can ever visit. I've been to a number of places in my life, so trust me when I say so. Besides, there is also the highest outdoor elevator, which is more than 300 meters tall, and it takes only 90 seconds to go all the way down or all the way up. So stick with me to see how we got there, what we saw, and what we tried to avoid, like monkeys. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking you on one of the most incredible adventures I've ever been on. We are heading to Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, home of the real-life Avatar Mountains. Jaw-dropping sandstone pillars and some of the most stunning views you'll ever see in China. After visiting the Heaven's Gate and 999 steps, we went back to Zhangjiajie City's bus station, took the last bus and went to Yuan village where we had booked our hotel, and that hotel was quite close to the park entrance because we didn't want to waste time in the morning and we could head directly to the gate. Yuan is the main hub for visitors who want to explore the national park. It's actually really convenient. It's just a short ride from the city, and from there you can reach all the entrances to the park easily, either by bus, taxi, or even walking if you're up for a bit of exercise. The main entrance in Yuan to access cable cars is the East Gate. From this entrance, you can take park eco buses to the Tianzi Mountain's cable car or the Bailong Elevator. It is the most convenient popular entrance located near the Yuan district center. We decided to start with the Avatar Mountains, which are part of Yuanjiajie Scenic Area. You have probably seen this in photos. The tall, thin sandstone pillars inspire the floating mountains in Avatar. The views here are just surreal. We walked a lot, exploring every path, and at one point we actually got a little lost because there was a renovation happening and a section of the trail was closed. Cable cars and buses make it easy to explore without exhausting yourself, but there are also hiking trails if you want more adventure.
Signora che ha lasciato il coso lì? Penso di no.
While we were walking, I suddenly saw a monkey nearby, and the monkey was with its baby. My legs started shaking, and I realized I'm actually a little bit scared of it. Probably because I've seen videos of monkeys jumping on people, stealing devices, food, and causing chaos. At that moment, I was more scared about my DJI camera I had bought especially for this trip, and my nose, which I had recently had surgery on. I really didn't want a scratch or a broken nose to ruin my trip, so yeah, that was an intense moment.
Vedo qua. Sì, esattamente siamo qua.
Che figo. Ho appena visto un monkey e ero impaurita. Mamma mia, che bella. As you can see, this chair is attached to two long poles, one man in the front, one in the back, and in the middle, a person sitting calmly while being carried up the mountain. It's one of those things that really shows you how unique mountain tourism in China is. You have escalators in some mountains, glass bridges, cable cars, and even centuries-old human transport systems still in use. And that contrast, tradition and modern engineering, is what makes places like Zhangjiajie so fascinating. On one side, you have ultra-modern cable cars and glass bridges, and on the other side, you still have this very old, very human way of climbing a mountain, powered by pure strength and rhythm. Che figo che vendono gelato qua proprio. Sì, dai, ci sta, ci sta. Zhangjiajie National Park has multiple entrances, but the ones we used is Wujiaoyu ticket station, basically the east gate. And this is perfect for first-time visitors. They are close to Yuan, and from there you can easily access Yuanjiajie Tianzi Mountain and other major areas using the internal eco-bus system. It's included with your ticket, and honestly, it makes getting around the huge park way easier. Speaking of Tianzi Mountain, that was another highlight for me. The peaks here reach 1,262 meters, and the views are just spectacular, especially when the clouds roll in. They call it the Kingdom of Clouds, and after rain or in the early morning, it's absolutely magical. I saw it in the pictures. Unfortunately, the day we went there, it was only sunny day. Coming back to Yuanjiajie, remember the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain? That's the one that inspired the floating mountains in the movie. It's around 1,074 meters above the valley. This area of the park is amazing for photos, but also be ready for crowds. It's one of the most popular spots. Okay, 谢谢. This is the Jinyun Shopping, a traditional Chinese snack that originated in Jinyun County, located in Linshui City in East China's Zhejiang province. It has been enjoying increasing popularity both at home and abroad with its unique flavors and long and distinguished history. This snack, also known more simply as Jinyun bucket baked rolls, is made of yeast dough stuffed with various fillings, including pork, dried vegetables, sesame seeds, and maltose syrup. It's baked in a barrel-shaped oven at high temperature until the crust is crisp and golden. The snack has been passed down for more than 650 years in Jinyun. It was once a favorite food of Zhu Yuanzhang, the founder of the Ming dynasty, who, they say, tasted it during his military campaign in Jinyun. Okay. Very sweet.
Mia plums e maiale non è ancora ora.
Sarebbe bello anche quello.
Quando arriva la
After exploring the Avatar Mountains, we headed to the Bailong Elevator. The Bailong Elevator is a must-do. It's the world's tallest outdoor elevator, climbing over 326 meters in just 90 seconds. If you have a fear of heights, be prepared. The glass panels give incredible views, but can make your legs shake a bit. Guys, this was something else. We had to line up for more than an hour under the scorching sun, but thankfully they had these tubes spraying water in the air to keep everyone cool. I was lucky enough to get first in line when we entered the elevator, which made all the difference. I managed to get some shots without anyone in the way. The ride itself was about 90 seconds and half of it was behind a rock. So you don't get the full view of the cliff-like mountains the entire time, but it's still an experience you don't want to miss. From there, we had the option to hike along the Golden Whip Stream, which is a beautiful valley trail, but unfortunately we had planned everything in a rush. Instead of booking a hotel inside the park, we stayed in Wulingyuan, and since we were not allowed to stay inside, we just went back to our hotel in Wulingyuan. By the way, the tickets are usually valid for 4 days, but make sure your name is written correctly on your ticket, otherwise you might have trouble entering. This is super important if you are booking online or through an agency. So Zhangjiajie is a huge, stunning park with multiple areas to explore. If you only have a couple of days, focus on Yuanjiajie, Avatar Mountains, Tianzi Mountain, and maybe the Golden Whip Stream if you have time. Take advantage of the cable cars and buses, but don't forget to walk some trails too. The scenery is incredible up close. Well, if you have never been to Chongqing, believe me, it's a city that you will never forget. It's huge, built across a series of mountains and rivers, which gives it a very unique character. The city is famous for spicy food, especially the hot pot, which is a must.
Vuoi fare un hot pot? Gian, questo è lo stinky tofu, quello nero. Sarebbe interessante. Ni hao. Ni kan. Cosa diceva? Prendilo.
Andiamo?
In realtà dei fatti è buono, però... cetrioli? Ni hao.
Vediamo questo pane. Che duro.
Non sembra male. Questa cosa vedrai anche al Chongqing. E poi di nuovo.
The next day we were exhausted, and instead of waking up at 7 a.m. to hike along the Golden Whip Stream, we decided to sleep in, recover, and then take the bus back to Zhangjiajie city. From there we had to catch our train to Chongqing, which is one of the most fascinating cities in China. It's a city of contrast with mountains, rivers, and a lively urban vibe. The food is spicy, like extremely spicy. Chongqing is also known as the city of bridges because there are literally hundreds of bridges spanning the rivers that run through the city. And if you love modern architecture, the skyline here is impressive. It's a mix of traditional Chinese buildings and fantastic skyscrapers. For anyone traveling in China, Chongqing is definitely a must-visit after Zhangjiajie. If you are planning a trip here, make sure to plan your tickets, shoes, water, and camera gear, and get ready for one of the most surreal experiences of your life. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. That's it for today's adventure, and I hope this gives you a good sense of what it's like to explore Zhangjiajie, the Avatar Mountains, and a bit of Chongqing you will see in the next video.
Okay, I guess that's it.